Deep within the heart of the African wilderness, the savanna presents a beautiful but brutal theater of survival. Under the unrelenting glare of the tropical sun, temperature scales soar, forcing the wild inhabitants into a constant search for relief. For the Cape buffalo, a creature defined by its immense power, the riverbanks offer more than just a place to drink. They represent a sanctuary. Yet, even here, in the cooling, murky shallows, a silent and fascinating battle is being waged beneath the water's surface. It is a place where an extraordinary, unexpected alliance is born. As the submerged giant stands still, small, opportunistic fish begin to gather. They are not predators looking for a fight, but highly specialized workers ready to serve a vital purpose. To understand why this alliance is so crucial, one must look at the buffalo's life on dry land. The Cape buffalo is a walking fortress, a massive wall of bone, muscle, and thick, leathery hide. Weighing nearly a ton, it can easily fend off.
Driven to absolute frustration by the constant irritation, the giant is forced to take matters into its own hooves. It seeks out the rough, abrasive bark of the sturdy acacia tree, using it as a makeshift scratching post. The buffalo rubs its heavy body against the wood with immense force, desperate to dislodge the biting insects. When that fails to provide lasting comfort, the giant turns to the earth itself. It drops its massive weight onto the ground, rolling vigorously back and forth in the loose, dry soil. This violent movement throws up a suffocating cloud of dust that hangs heavily in the air. This natural dust bath serves a dual purpose. The coarse dirt physically grinds away the stubborn pests, while a thick layer of coating soil creates a temporary, soothing barrier against further bites. But the baking African sun is unforgiving, and the dust armor quickly dries up and cracks. Agitated, overheated, and thoroughly exhausted, the buffalo reaches its breaking point. It makes a sudden, thunderous charge back toward the river, the only place where true peace can be found. As the heavy beast plunges into the deep water, the savanna's most exclusive underwater spa officially reopens for the day. Almost instantly, the chemical cues in the water alert the local fish. Swarms of them rush toward the buffalo, recognizing the arrival of a massive walking buffet. There is no hesitation, no fear, only a shared understanding between two completely different species.
With remarkable, almost surgical precision, the fish begin their work. They meticulously comb through every crease and fold of the submerged hide. They fearlessly venture right up to the buffalo's face, gently plucking engorged ticks from its eyelids and nostrils. This is nature's perfect display of mutualism, a biological win-win. The fish secure a highly nutritious, protein-rich meal without having to hunt, while the buffalo is completely liberated from its painful parasitic burden. The giant closes its eyes, sinking deeper into the water, visibly relaxing as the tiny cleaners do what no claw or tree could ever achieve. As the golden hour sets in and the sun begins to dip below the horizon, the buffalo finally steps out of the river, clean and refreshed. But the care doesn't stop at the water's edge. As the aquatic crew finishes, the terrestrial shift change begins. Winged allies, the Oxpecker birds, swoop down to claim their positions on the buffalo's back. They carefully comb through the dry upper fur, taking care of the areas the river fish could never reach. In this wild, unforgiving ecosystem, survival is rarely a solitary endeavor. It relies heavily on a beautiful, intricate, and unseen network of life, where the greatest giants of the land must depend on the smallest creatures of the water